Hey, welcome to video number 238 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things. Still laughing.
Curly hair and rain.
Yeah. And BNI
And networking.
And everything else. I am Mark Simmons. Hazel, we're still here at the beach. We never left.
Never left. We're just in a different spot.
We're actually in a dog park right now, to be honest with you.
You might see the dogs.
You might see some dogs. So Hazel, we just completed 4 sessions of leadership team orientation. We put through between BC and Indiana somewhere around 800 members over 4 different dates and times. And one of the things noticing is the same thing happens when we run the workshops, whether they're paid or free, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Is we get a lot of people register,
right?
But they don't show. They don't show up to what they registered for. And then they're shocked actually when on the other end, well, I was busy, but you registered. I didn't register for you. You did that on your own.
I know, but you know what? There's such a variety of reasons why that happens.
There is.
So I registered last night for a stretch and release class. But I got so caught up in the stuff I was doing in the office, I totally forgot to go. Right? It's not that I didn't want to go. I just forgot to go. So there's that. And then there's the people who, what happened was I really didn't set it as a priority. I didn't put it on my calendar and put reminders on. I did not put priority around it. Right? There's all kinds of excuses I can make, but the bottom line was it wasn't a priority. Right? That's what we see in leadership team training is BNI members have a tendency to volunteer, raise their hand, commit to, or make the commitment to the chapter that they're going to serve in those roles.
Yeah.
But it's not they didn't make it a priority. It's not a priority to them because many other things take priority. What they don't understand is, unfortunately, now we got a chapter that's not fully vetted leadership team.
Yeah.
Right? Now we've got chapters that have to find other people to either step in, or all of our trainers, we're all going to have to do a makeup training or an additional training on top of all the hours we've already put in.
Yeah, and they've already put in 12 hours
easily
each to do the 4 sessions, plus the time it took to build everything. So they committed.
Right. So
they really did commit.
They made big commitments and they stuck to them. Even though some of them had to sit through other trainings themselves because they were taking leadership roles. They did make it work. So if you're going to make a commitment about anything, you have to make it a priority. It's got to be important enough or really don't make the commitment.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened to me last night. It wasn't a priority.
Yeah, there's a saying that we judge ourselves by what we intend to do. But others judge us by what we actually do. What we're actually doing.
I did intend to go.
Yeah, I intended to go. So it's good because you intended. Good for you. You intended to go. But you didn't go.
I didn't go.
You didn't go. So that's a whole other thing. And, in for our leadership team, building and coming into the incoming team, it actually will create some chaos in some chapters
Yes, because on October the 1st, they won't have access to BNI Connect. And people will be all confused because they weren't trained, or they'll try to hold the role with no training. Right. That's the other thing that happens is they'll try to hold the role without being trained, and then things go bad, and we'll say, well, we trained that. Oh, but I wasn't there.
Right. So I think the bigger picture and the bigger story here is what we're talking about is commitment to your...
And priorities.
Commitment, committing to your own commitments and and make things a priority, figure out what they are, and don't just take things on in life just because it looks good or you intended. Be real. It's okay to say no. This is like the year of no, really.
It is okay to say no.
It's okay to say no.
It is okay to say no, but, people don't always want to say no. And sometimes, that's a small chapter. There's no room to say no.
There is no room to say no. And really, when we're talking about leadership teams, we say it's okay to say no. But the perspective in a chapter is say yes. Step up.
Step up and own it and just give it 100%.
Absolutely.
Do your very best.
Absolutely. So think about where you are in your life and what are you saying yes to that deep down I really can't commit to it.
You can't make it a priority.
Yeah, now's the time to sit back and go, I'm sorry, but I need to change my mind. It's okay to do that.
Yes, I just had that a one-to-one with a young man, and that's the same thing I told him. You're going to have to say no.
Yeah, it's okay to say no. Except for being on your leadership team. But if you commit to it, commit. All right. Till next time, Hazel Walker.
See you then. Maybe you'll be outdoors again.
We'll be outdoors. Bye.